All right. Good morning. Good morning. It is 12:23 in the afternoon, and it is getting a little toasty sitting in this driver's seat with the sun shining on it. Yes, indeed. So we're going to turn the AC up. I am about to go inside of this truck stop. So, yep. But, yeah, we're done for the day. Didn't have any issues at any of the locations yesterday. But yeah, I'm gonna go inside of this truck stop, probably go to the bathroom, and probably find some food, because I ate everything. Or pretty much ate everything, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so Mom got a phone call that she needed to take care of, so we are already off the phone, and I have yet to get up to go inside of this store, so I don't know if I even want to, because last time I went inside this store, they were doing construction inside. They were remodeling inside, and they didn't have anything to eat. But it seems like all of the construction stuff that they had sitting outside is no longer sitting outside, so maybe they finished remodeling, but I really don't know. I haven't been in there to check. I might go in there and their food might be open. I might go in there and their food might be closed. I genuinely don't have any idea. But I guess I'm going to get up and go in there and figure it out. So let's go ahead and get up and go on in there and do that. Alright, well, we are back in the truck. We ate inside. I just had some steak. No, I didn't, because they didn't have any steak. I had eggs and ham and some mashed potatoes, because that sounded good. While I was on the phone with Mom, we were talking about the Skyway Bridge there in Florida, and apparently back in 1980 it collapsed, and I was reading the article about it, and it's pretty interesting, pretty unfortunate, but still an interesting article. And I actually decided to leave what the captain said inside of it, inside the article, which captain of a ship with basically no visibility accidentally hit a support beam and it fell to the ground. Well, the ocean, more specifically. And decided to leave in what the captain said over the radio, and wow, was it heavy. Holy shit, that was heavy. But still enjoyed reading about it, even though it's a tragic event. It is more information for the dome piece. But yeah, I'm not going to elaborate on what the captain said. I'm sure if you type in Florida Skyway wreck 1980, I'm sure you'll find it if you're that interested, but I'm not going to say it here. But oh my goodness, I was reading it and I was just like, okay, that's heavy, very, very heavy. But yeah, that was the thing. But now I am going to get ready for bed. I have no reason to be getting out of the truck anytime soon, so I am going to prepare thyself for the beddinings. Yes, I said the beddinings. Alright, let's stop reading about random bridge collapses and transfer all of this footage off of this phone onto the computer, or at least something a little more productive than learning about bridge collapses. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Let's transfer this footage. I love how I transferred all this footage and then decided to read more about collapsed bridges. Apparently, we are on that's what we're on right now, apparently. And I'm laughing at myself because I read it. It said I-35W. There are only two places that I'm aware of that has I-35W. And the place that I immediately thought when I thought I-35, Kansas City. That's the first city that came to mind when I thought there's hair on you. Go away. That's the first place I thought was Kansas City or St. Louis. Is it St. Louis or Kansas City? Kansas City's 25, ain't it? Well, now I have to look because now I don't remember. No, was I right? Am I doubting myself for no reason? 35 is over, or is this 55? That's 29. Oh, there is 35. I was right. What was I doubting myself for? 55 is St. Louis. It goes up to Chicago, right? Yeah, 55. Questioning my damn self. Ain't no reason for that. Anyways, point is that I saw I-35W and the first thing that I thought was Kansas City. There's only two places that have an I-35W. That's Minneapolis, St. Paul, and Detroit. No, girl, come on. Get your cities right. That's Minneapolis, St. Paul, and Dallas, Fort Worth. I had the D right. The D was right. That's the only places that have I-35W and E. They have W and E. Which I'm pretty sure W goes through Fort Worth, and then the I-35W goes through Minneapolis, and the East goes through Dallas and St. Paul. But why did I see I-35W and think Kansas? Why? I'm right. I-35 does go through Kansas, or at least Kansas City, or around close enough to Kansas City to call it Kansas. But why? But why? Why? Why was Kansas City? There's only two I-35Ws. There's only two. It's not that difficult. It's either south or it's north. It's either way too damn hot or beautifully cold. Oh my goodness. Now I'm interested in reading about that fire on I-80 in the tunnels, so I guess I'm gonna go do that now. Reading shit I don't need to, but hey, I'm reading. I am indeed reading. Is it shit that I don't need to know? Yes. But is it reading? Yes. Oh, goodness. And am I having fun? Yes, I am enjoying myself collecting unnecessary information on vehicular or bridgular disasters. Alright, so apparently enough time has not passed yet for them to have a full, more in-depth report, other than the fact that a pickup truck lost control and eventually a semi crashed into it, blocking all the lanes, and eventually a fire started. So, not all that much information on that one. Not much information on that one. However, this bridge collapse in Minneapolis, holy shit. There is so much, a lot of information, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I don't feel like reading all of this. There's just so much. There's just so much. We're like, wow. You know how I said the other one was reading too much? Well, now look what page I'm on. List of bridge failures. All bridges before 1800. All bridges in 1800. All bridges from 1900 and 1949. All bridges from 1950 to 2000 almost. And then 2000 to present. Like, this isn't going to be a ridiculous amount of information. Oh, there's even a whole entire section here for bridge disasters in fiction. Novel, movie, novel, film, 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 novel, novel, film, 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 film. What's the difference? Why does it say movie instead of film? Why'd the one say movie? Because I read movie when it said film. That's why it said movie. Because for some reason I saw FILM and saw MOVEY. MOVEY. MOV. Yeah, move that. I'm not even going to ask that. We're just going to skirt by it. Hey Siri, how do you spell movie? It's MOVEY, right? IE! No, we're cutting all of that. Fuck! I swear I graduated. I swear I graduated. That's worse than not knowing how to spell couch. Oh my God. I made fun of myself for not knowing how to spell couch, but knowing how to spell astrophysicist. And here I am, spelling movie wrong. Oh my God. Wait, did I even spell it wrong? Was the first thing I said right? Or one of the first things? Hold on. I was wrong. From the beginning. From the beginning. It's MOVIE. MOVIE. And now why am I doubting my... How do you spell movie? MOVIE.
Movie.
MOVIE. Movie. Oh my God. If you cannot tell by this little section of the vlog, English is my first language and pretty much only language, other than knowing a little bit of Japanese and actively studying it, and my worst subject. Can you tell? Can you tell English is my worst subject? I'm gonna read these stupid articles about bridges. Wait, you're kidding. That's an actual thing. A bridge collapsed in 1444 in Venice because it was overloaded by spectators during a wedding. That's a real thing on Wikipedia. It says it was the Rialto Bridge in Venice. In 1444, a wooden structure with a central drawbridge was overloaded by spectators during a wedding. Okay. Alright. It's been several hours. It's almost 5. I guess somebody is in the way of somebody, or somebody's getting ready to hit somebody else. But that was farther away than I want to deal with. So, Ugh. Anyways, it has been several hours. I'm tired of reading about bridges. I just want to go to bed now. So, we're done reading about bridges. Yes. And I'm going to see what is going on with the next load. Yes, indeed. Alright, well, we didn't get an answer from them, so I'm tired of waiting. I'm going to bed. And hopefully my phone will wake thee up when they call. So I'm taking a nap. I've been up for too long. What? There's no way. It's already been 23 hours. Dude, what? I woke up at like 6 and it's 5. I woke up at like 6 p.m. yesterday and now it's 5 p.m. Where do these days be going? I just be waking up, chilling, driving, vibing. Then boom. 23 hours passed that felt like 16. Whatever. Well, that explains why I'm tired, so night. Yeah, night. Intel has been acquired. I'm setting my alarm for 6 a.m. Excuse me, that was a goofy little hiccup burpee thing there. Alarm. Need to be there at 9. Should probably leave here by 8. Means I should get up and start getting dressed by 7. Which means I should probably edit this vlog by 6. Which it's not going to be uploaded if I do that. So that's a thing. You know what? I'm going to set my alarm for 6, and then I'm going to set my alarm for midnight. Nah. Let's see. Let's set it for 9. I'm going to set my alarm for 9 this evening so I could get up and edit this vlog, because I don't feel like dealing with it right now. And then we gonna. Well, wait. Do I already have one uploaded? Wait a minute. Let's see what we got. Content, all. Okay, that one dropped 9 hours ago, so yeah, I still need one for the morning. Yeah. Probably, yeah. I like that. Yeah, we're turning off that 6 a.m. and changing it to 7. Oh, I don't have a 7 a.m. alarm. Goodness. Am I getting tired? Can't even English. Like, come on. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Alright. We are awake. And we are going to edit the vlog and hiccup apparently. And yeah. So let's do that. Alright, the vlog is rendering, which is fantastic. Oh my god, that was a good, yummy little stretch. The vlog is rendering. It's probably going to take an hour, so I'm going to set my alarm for 2 o'clock in the morning. Because it should be done by 2 o'clock in the morning. And then I will tell it to upload. And then go back to bed. So, and I think I'm just going to tell it to upload, and I'll deal with all of the title and stuff when I actually get up, because I don't need to deal with that until it is much closer to the time. So I'm gonna go back to bed now. Alright, we are turning my 2 a.m. alarm off because I don't need it. And we're gonna check at what time this load is supposed to be ready, because they tell me a time, but then they don't inform me of like 15, 30, 45 situation. So, but this one says directly at 9, so that is all I need to know. So my alarm is set for 7, and we are going to get up at 7, and we're gonna get ready. We're gonna make our way to the yard and then to the pickup location. So let's do that. Alright, well, after the most annoying 6.5 hours, or however long it ended up being, of trying to go back to sleep, it is 7 o'clock in the morning. I slept fine up until I needed to edit the vlog, and then woke up and edited the vlog, rolled around a little bit waiting for it to render. Didn't take anywhere near as long as I thought it was going to render, which was fantastic. And then tried to go back to bed. And I mean, I did fall back asleep, but awake and asleep, awake and asleep, and awake and asleep, and awake and asleep, and blah 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 blah. It was actually kind of annoying, so that's the thing. Regardless, we've got, 10-ish, something like that, hours of sleep, even though I kept, I wasn't waking up for a while and then, staying up for a while. It was roll over and then fall back asleep. Come on. I hate when these bottles do this. Alright, that's all I'm dealing with right now. I don't fucking care. If no more is going to fucking come out of it, then no more is going to come out of it, and I'm not going to try and deal with it. If it wants to act stupid, then let it act stupid. I don't want to deal with it this morning. Brush my hair. Oh shit. When is my doctor's appointment? Fuck, I completely forgot when that was. Oh. basically in a month. Okay. Well, that's annoying. I'm not happy that that is still like basically a month away. So. No, it's not a month, it's 3 weeks from now. I am not happy about that being 3 weeks from now. But it is whatever it is. Not shit that I can do about it. I'm finally off of the antibiotics that I was given for my ear, and now that I have the audacity to stop taking the antibiotics, less than a week later, this ear again is filled with what I can only describe as mucus. Yay! However, in 3 weeks I have an appointment with an ear, nose, and throat doctor to try and figure out what in the world is going on and to try and fix it. Hopefully it's something simple. Something simple. Because I'm kind of sick and tired of my ear feeling clogged and feeling like it's filled with fluid and like there's some pressure in there and like just loss of hearing. It's all kind of aggravating. It's all kind of aggravating, to say the least. But at least we're going to get that taken care of, finally. Just unfortunate that the day is 3 weeks from now. So that is a thing. I need that one. I don't need this one. I don't need that one. Just 2 of these, please. Yay! Alright, let's keep getting ready. Alright, I think it is time to open the curtains for the day. So let's do that. Said I had an urgent message on the tablet, and I was like, oh goodness. Let's see what that is. Yeah, no, it's just the load that they gave me. Which I guess technically is an urgent message. Like, hey, we got you a load. But it's something I already knew about. Alright, let's tie these boots. Alright. We are all ready and dressed and everything, but my phone says that it was 30 something earlier. It says it's 34 degrees out. However, the truck says it is 44. So do I go the thicker hoodie or the thinner hoodie? Even though I know that I'm probably going to take the thicker hoodie off. I think we're going with the thin one. You know, typically when you start talking to your phone, you're supposed to, you know, look at it and click the record button, and then you're supposed to look at it to make sure that it actively is recording. But no, I decided to skip all those steps and just unlock my phone and open my camera and think I click the record button and just start talking. Anyways, I'm all dressed and ready. I am going to go inside and get food because, well, I'm out of it. There is no food in here anymore. I've eaten it all. So let's go inside and get some. Also, what's my battery life on my watch? It was low. I wasn't sure it was going to last all day today. It may have, but it also may not have. Can I get the thank you. I'm like 90%. We're putting this on. Literally, actually 90%. And yeah, it's been on this charger. You know, the normal iPhone charger, watch charger, for like 30 minutes, and it's at 90%. And I went to bed and it was at 44%. I think when I woke up, it looked like it was at, 20-30%. I say that as if I don't know, even though I just looked at it and was like, that's 90, and then I looked at the watch and the watch said it is at 90%. So maybe I know a little more than I thought. Oh, the guess was good, bruh. What you staring at? But yeah, we're fitting to go inside and get breakfast. Oh, yeah, it is, it's springtime. You know what springtime means? Springtime means country music. Yes. So, in one of the last clips, you did indeed hear country music. Now, I do not listen to it the entirety of spring, but it is the time of year when I listen to it more often than not. So, well, more often than any other season. Something about springtime. Hold on, let me clean my glasses. How is that gonna work to turn you off? Bruh, think. Alright, glasses have been cleansed. Anyways, something about springtime just hits the country music vibe. I don't know. I just know that around spring, I just am in the mood for it. So, yeah. It might have something to do with when I was landscaping. I started landscaping in like February or March one year before I went to college, and did landscaping all through that spring and the summer, all the way until college started sometime in August. So maybe, well, I know that's when I started listening to country music a lot more, but I don't know if it was because of who I was with or if it was just like a decision that I made because it was a vibe. I feel like it might have been a little bit of both. So yeah. I don't know why I'm explaining this. This has no bearing on anything. That trailer looks like it's about to fall over. Hold on. I'm not tweaking, right? That trailer from this angle, the one way back, is at the jankest angle I think I have seen. One of the jankest angles I think I've seen. Oh my goodness. Sheesh. I'm surprised that isn't falling. Nah, I would not want to park there ever. No. I guess when I leave here, I'll take a gander because I gotta drive right by it to leave. See if it still looks jank over there, and if I remember when I get to my next location, I'll give an update on it. Shit, that's gonna be in tomorrow's vlog. I'm gonna keep it a stack because it is 7:52 and we're fitting to go inside to get food, and then probably by the time that's done it'll be 8 and we'll be ending today's vlog. So why would you pull behind a truck that's backing up? Anyway, let's go get food. I smell a bull hauler. Where it is, I have no idea, but close enough to smell. I will tell you that much. Oh, right there. Well, food has been acquired and a pre-trip has been completed. All is good. Nothing worth too much concern. However, I do not know if I elaborated on this yesterday. However, I did find a hole in the floor of the trailer yesterday while we were unloading everything. So I'm gonna bring that up to them when I get there and see if they care. It's not a big hole. I mean, it's probably big enough that if you dropped, not probably, if you dropped a quarter on the ground, it could definitely fall through. It's almost big enough that if your phone hits the perfect angle, it could probably fall through. So it is a hole in the floor. So I'm gonna tell them about that. See what they gotta say about it. But other than that, the trailer's fine. So we'll keep that in mind while when we go and talk to them. Yes, indeed. But yeah, now I'm fitting to eat, and then we're going to go ahead and go. So let's do that. All right, salt and pepper has been added to my eggs, so let's get to eating. Yes, indeed. Oh, I might as well end today's vlog now. It is 8:05 in the morning, which means I need to end today's vlog. So I'm going to thank you guys for coming. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. If you keep coming back, why not go ahead and hit the bell so that you can get notifications every single time that I upload. And if you are interested, you can also scroll down just a little bit farther. Take a gander at the description. If you are interested, there you will find the links to my Twitch, my Discord, my other YouTube channels, as well as all of my socials if you are interested in any of that. Of course, I will see you guys tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. for the next daily vlog. And as always, big old fat, fluffy, warm phone hugs. And bye-bye.